In these next few videos, we're going to look at three things. We're going to look at Boolean expressions, which you've already started to look at, but I'm going to be a little bit more specific in my description of them. We're going to look at Boolean variables, which ties into Boolean expressions, and then finally we're going to look at something new which we haven't seen before called Boolean operators. So we're going to start with a Boolean expression. So a Boolean expression really simply is an expression that evaluates and returns either true or false. So in our structure of if statements, what happens is we always have inside the brackets with if a Boolean expression. It's an expression that will be evaluated either true or false. So for example, this is a Boolean expression. Which says, is n equivalent to 4? Remember to always say these as equivalent. This is also a Boolean expression, which says, is n greater than or equal to 4? So what will happen is if we run, say, this left-hand segment, the program is going to check if it's equivalent to 4, and then that's going to be evaluated as either true or false, and then if it's true, it will enter the condition. If not, it will skip it. Likewise here, it's going to, in this second program, it's going to enter this if statement, check this condition. If it returns a value of true, it will do something. Otherwise, it will skip that value or skip that operation. So the key thing here to remember is that there's always a Boolean expression inside here, which is true or false. So you can extend that idea and use that to your advantage. So if we scroll down here to this second example, so a Boolean variable is a Boolean expression results in a Boolean value, which is true or false. We can replace a Boolean expression with a Boolean value directly. So here I've declared a Boolean called flag, and that's a common Boolean name because we can think of it as a flag. If a flag is up, it's true. If the flag is down, it's false. So what happens here, it says if flag, meaning if, and it's checking. If the flag is true, we're going to do something. Otherwise, we're going to do something else. So by putting the variable on its own, if it's a Boolean inside these brackets, it just checks if it's true. Now a natural extension of that is what happens if we want to check if it's false. So in this case, we can use something called the not operator. So the not operator in Java is an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark means not. So what this is read as is if not flag, meaning if it's not true, do something, otherwise do something else. So we have a little demo program which is uploaded and you can check this out. It's called Boolean operator 1. So down here we have a Boolean flag, and if the flag is true, so here's our flag, we're going to say it's a go, otherwise we're going to say hold. So we're going to run this, and if I run this file, what we see is it's a go because the flag is true. I could put an exclamation mark or the not operator in front of the word flag, and I could hit run file, and we say hold. Because what happens is all this if statement is doing is checking what the value of that Boolean is, and the not actually changes it. So since flag is set to true, putting a not in front of it will make it false, and as a result, this if condition fails, and we execute the else condition. In summation, I really want to stress the idea here that when we're using Boolean expressions, we're always going to evaluate what's inside the brackets first and then make a decision on whether the result is true or false. When we had an in-class exercise the other day, a number of students had problems with setting up that Boolean expression inside the brackets. And what they were forgetting was we need to set up an expression that's going to return true or false. In the next video, we're going to look at how to do multiple conditions in one if statement.